This is the second lecture of this lecture series, DLT1182, IT Laboratory 1. As I mentioned in last week, we are in this lecture series, we are going to discuss about the multimedia, right? We have different types of media, and we can get all of these types together to communicate with each other. We call this concept as multimedia. Multimedia means different types of media. We have four main types of media. What are the four main types of media? Please, can someone put in the chat? What are the four main types of media? No one? Okay, we discussed about four main types: text, audio, images, and video, right? Those are four main types of media we can uh, use to communicate with each other, right? Okay, then during last week session, uh, we discussed the basic concept about the multimedia. What are the multimedia? What are the multimedia tools actually? What is the mean by multimedia system, right? Then how we can use those multimedia, different types of media for the communication, right? During last week, we discussed those things. As the second lecture, I'm going to discuss about the video types and video standards, right? Uh, I have briefly give an idea about the videos in last week, right? Today we are going to discuss more further on this topic, right? Simply, what is a video? What is a video? What is a video? Simply, we can say video is a combination of multiple frames, right? Multiple frames. What is a frame? Simply, we can say, just for the understand, frame is an image, right? Frame is some kind of an image, right? Then we can combine, or we can collect all the images as a video. Then once you play this video, you can see a moving object, right? If you changing the displayed image time to time, then you can see a moving object, right? Then you can see a moving object. We can simply say it is a video, right? Then we can say video has two main types. First one is a container. Video has two main parts. First one is a container. Another part is codec, right? Two main parts. First one is a container, and second one is a codec. Consist of both of these components, we can say this is a video, right? This container can contain required audios, videos, subtitles, and any other metadata, right? Any other required background data. Those are consist inside the container, right? Then codec is a special kind of software tool we use to compress those videos, right? We can discuss about the codec later on. For now, just understand video has two main components. First one is a container, and second one is a codec. It's a special kind of software snippet, right? This container has different file types. This container has different types actually, right? This container contains audio, required video, subtitles, and any other metadata. right? Consists of all together, we can say it is a container. This container has different file types, right? Uh, okay, then during last 10 years, before last 10 years, let's say 2010 to 2008, 9, 12, like period, we used analog tools to get some videos and processing as well. Did you see some, do you have any idea? Did you have any idea about the analog tools we used in past few years? Did you see some film rolls? There are some brownish color film rolls, then videotapes, right? Those are some analog tools, analog technologies we use to make a video, right? And also, if you want to process on this video, let's say you have to cut some scene from the original video, then you have to use the analog or manual way to cut those things, right? Uh, but nowadays, we are using digital processing for video, audio, image, like fields, right? Nowadays, we are using digital processing for recording, editing, and broadcasting as well, right? Uh, we can store our videos inside a digital component like computers, mobile phones, tabs, right? And CDs, DVDs. We are using digital form. In previous few years, we used analog tools, analog technologies to store those videos and processing on that videos, right? And I mentioned in last week as well, if you want to broadcast or if you want to share your video in real time, you have to use a high bandwidth. Using a high bandwidth, you can uh, communicate or you can broadcast your video through the internet, right? Why we need to use a higher bandwidth? Because we have to let's say we have to maintain the quality of the video. Once you maintain the quality of the video, the file will be getting large, right? Then if you want to send a quality video from one place to another, especially in real time, we have to use a higher bandwidth, right? And also we have to synchronize audio and video, right? Otherwise your video is not get useful, right? You have to synchronize video and audio at the same time. Therefore we have to use a higher bandwidth to broadcast or live stream a video through a network, right? Then we can say video material holds a central position within multimedia production, right? Inside the video, it can consist text, images, graphics, like other all types of media inside a single video, right? We can consist images, text, graphics, and other audio, right? Like other media types inside a single video. Then we can say video is a central position within multimedia productions. And also we can use CDs, DVDs for deliver your contents, video multimedia contents. And nowadays we can use flash drives. We can use some external hard drives like hardware tools we can use to deliver your product. Then once you deliver something via network, you have to comprise your video, right? You have to comprise your video, but keep in mind when you comprised a video, you have to maintain the quality as well. right? You have to think about the quality as well as the video file size, right? When you delivered your product through a network, you have to think about main two things. First one is file size. Second one is the video quality. If the video quality is getting good, your file size will be getting large. If the quality is low, the file size will be getting small, right? But uh, if your product is a useful thing, you have to maintain the quality as well as the file size. Then we have to use some compromised or some algorithms for this comprise process, right? We can discuss about the algorithm as well as some practical components within next few weeks, right? These are some software environment for videos. These are some examples for video players. You have a video, then you have to see the content. In previous days, we have some CD players, DVD players, MP3 players like hardware tools, right? But nowadays, we can use some softwares. These are some widely used softwares as a player for video files, VLC media player, then CAM player, Windows Media Player, right? This is by default, this media player is this one. Windows Media Player is already built in previous Windows versions. I think before Windows 7, this media play, sorry, not this one, right? Sorry. This Windows Media Player is considered by default inside all the Windows versions, right? QuickTime Player, this one is used in Apple computers. This one is built by Apple, right? QuickTime Player is used in Apple products, iPhones, MacBooks, like Apple products, QuickTime Player is used. Also, we can use this QuickTime Player in the Windows environment as well. Then Real Player is another example for video players. Right. Okay. We previously discussed about the players that we can use to play or see the content inside a video. And also, we have to use some editing tools as well with videos. Then we have sometimes you are going to build a video, then you have to add some text. You have to add some another footage, another video clip. Then you have to cut or remove something from your original video. Then you have to add some audio. Let's say a background music. Then you have to edit your video. You have to edit. Then you have to have an editing tool in your computer once you are going to edit your video, right? These are some widely used editing tools in the film industry as well, right? Adobe Premiere Pro, then Pinnacle Studio, Corel Video, Avid, and Apple Final Cut Pro. This one is used inside the Apple products. Then Windows Movie Maker, it is a built-in or by default software product in Windows versions before Windows 7, right? Before Windows 7, it will Windows Movie Maker is already installed, but in nowadays it is not coming with Windows by default. If you want this Windows Movie Maker, we have to install it, right? These are some editing tools for videos. Right. Then video formats. A video file. I mentioned earlier, video has two main components. First one is a container. Second one is a codec, software snippet. right? Container consists, let's say, video, audio, text or subtitles, and other relevant metadata, right? All of these components are consist inside the container. This container has a file type, right? Depending on this file type, the container will be getting a different file sizes, right? We can simply say a video file format is a type of file format for storing digital video data on a computer in a digital form, right? I will show you an example before that. We have different types of video formats. For an example, we have AVI, QuickTime, or the MOV file format, then .WMV file format and WMA file format. Those are some simple example for video file formats. I will give you an example. Let's see, give me a second. Right. These are some sample videos. I hope you can see this window. Yes. These are some examples. Let's say, let's take this 5 video clips, right? When I right click on this one and go to properties, you can see the basic information about this video, right? This window, this tab consists the location where I save this video, and this one is the important one, file size, video size, file size. When you go to the details tab, you can see a bunch of properties for this video file, and see the length of the video. Duration of this video is 30 seconds. Then frame width and frame height. Width and height. This one gives an idea about the resolution of this video. We will discuss about the resolution later on, right? Then data rate, total bitrate, and frame rate. Frame rate. How many frames are displayed in a single second? This frame rate gives 30 for this video. It means you can see 30 different frames in a second when you are playing this video, right? Okay, I will keep this one aside and go to the properties of my second video, right? The first one, the file type is .avi. File type is .avi. For the second one, file type is MOV. This MOV is used in Apple products, inside the Apple products. And also we can use this file type in the Windows environment as well. For the properties for the third video, it is MP4. Fifth one, .webm, WEBM, file type WebM. And for the fifth one, file type is .wmv. Let's try to figure out what are the common things of these different videos, right? Okay, let's have a look at on the details of these videos. First one, and all videos have same length, 30 second, 30 second, 30 second, 30 second, and 30 second. All 5 videos have same duration, same length, and the frame width 1280, all 1280, and the width is also same, the frame rate is also same, right? All the basic properties are same of all of these videos. Let's see the file size of these videos. See, uh, .mov file has 1.38 MB. .webm file, it has 3.45 MB. .mp4, it has 9.38 MB. And .avi, it has 1.41 MB. And .wmb, it has 4.64 MB file sizes. Different file sizes, but the basic details, frame rates, duration, and the resolution, frame width and height are completely similar, but file sizes are different. Then you can get an idea about these file types. When you are select a file type, it has different file sizes because these different file types are using different codec. Codec is a special kind of software that used to compress our videos. When you are generate a video, it by default or before save on your computer, it will process using a codec to compress your video, right? And also the quality of your video is depending on the file size as well. The same file, same content, same duration, same frame, same resolution, but file type is different. Due to this difference, this files, the product, this video uh, is getting different qualities, right? I think this video, MP4 video is much better than other videos with in respect or in terms of quality. But in terms of the file size, this one is much better. It is very easy to transfer from one place to another, right? Then the file type is mainly depending on the file size is mainly depending on the uh, file type that you are selecting, right? Then we can go one by one of these video types, video formats, file types, and see what are difference, what are similarities among of these video types. First, AVI. AVI stands for Audio Video Interleave. AVI stands for Audio Video Interleave. This one is developed by Microsoft company, and this is a compressed form. This is a compressed form, and the ratio or the resolution is limited to 320 by 240 pixels. These values are in pixels, right? Normally, frame size or the resolution is calculated by using the pixels, right? I introduced about this. I told this word in the very first lecture under the digital cameras, right? Therefore, I'm not going to talk about the pixels again, right? In video and audio, we are using a unit to calculate the size of a file, the size of the frame. We are using pixels, right? AVI files are limited to 320 by 240 and 30 frames per second rate, right? Then QuickTime. This one is support for full HD videos, and this file format is used in Macintosh operating systems, simply Apple computers, Apple products, right? And QuickTime supports most encoding formats, including JPEG and MPEG. There are some codec that are used to compress JPEG and MPEG. Those codecs can also use with QuickTime file types. Then Windows Media Player supports WMV and WMA files, right? Those are comprise form and the aim of these media types is to deliver something through the internet. Then WMV and WMA files are getting much low file size with compared to MP4 and QuickTime.mov files. Then FLV. FLV file formats are used in Adobe Flash players. I think you have an experience during 2008, 2009, 2010 period. When you are trying to play a YouTube video, sometimes you will get an error message or a message. This file is not supported with your system. Install Adobe Flash Player or something, right? At that time, you have to install Adobe Flash Player in your local computer to play those videos in the internet on your browser. If you want to play a video on your browser already stored in or through the internet, you have to store Adobe Flash Player because some videos has this file format, FLV format, right? This FLV format is supported with Adobe Flash Player only. Therefore, we have to install Adobe Flash Player then if you want to play a FLV file type video. And also this file format is mainly used in video streaming, live video streaming and live audio streaming because FLV file type is very useful or more suitable for synchronized audio and video streams over the internet, right? FLV file types currently not using, I think, right? But it used H.264 codec for compromised process for FLV. Then MKV file type is supporting with full HD videos like 720p, 1080p like videos. Then there is a main advantage of MKV over other file formats. The advantage is this single file can have multiple audio tracks. It is a very important thing in MKV. Other file format, it's only allowed only one audio track. But in MKV format, we can have multiple audio tracks along with the video, right? This is the main important thing, right? Then what else? MPEG. MPEG is simply the file format MP4, right? It's categorized into the MPEG, Moving Picture Expert Group, right? Most commonly, they have most commonly used layers: MPEG-1, MPEG-2, and MPEG-4. MP4 is the MPEG-4, right? Then file extension will be MPEG and MPG, right? Then CDs are mainly based on the MPEG-1. Then DVD are using MP4 or MPEG for compression. And direct show and real video, those are some currently not using frequently, but these two file types are mainly used in live streaming, right? Live streaming processes like this one, FLV format, right? We have another example, let's say WebM format. It is used with HTML contents. Let's say you are going to build up a web page and you have to add a video clip. Then it should be in WebM format. WebM file type is mainly designed or mainly used in websites for HTML with the HTML files, right? WebM file type. It is low quality video type, right? Then it consists or it required low space to store those type videos. Then 3GP, it is came with mobile phones. with low quality, right? Again, we can go back to 2008, 2010 time period. At that time, some phones that are having capability to play some videos, right? Very low quality video. For those low quality videos, we can use this 3GP file format, right? Currently, we are not using those things, right? This file type 3GP is very low quality video type, and it has the 3GB file has very low file size, right? Okay, then properties of videos. All right, how can I explain this one? Right. When we consider those properties, these properties are mainly affecting on the quality of your video, right? Screen size. We can discuss screen size based on aspect ratio and scan line. Using these two subtopics, we can explain screen size. Then resolution, frame per second, and compression algorithm. I use the word codec, right? Codec is a compression algorithm used to compress your video when you are save the video file in your system or the local file system, right? Actually, codec is okay. We can discuss about the codec later. Then screen size. Screen size is declared with pixel values. Pixel values. We are calculating the aspect ratio using these pixel values. Always the screen size or a screen is always a rectangular shape, right? Then we have some typical screen ratios like 4 by 3, 16 by 9, and so on, right? Okay, I will show you an example. Let's see. Here, we can have multiple display resolutions like this. 1363 into 768, like different screen resolutions, resolutions in your computer. As similar to the video topic, we can have different types of this frame resolutions, frame sizes, right? This is just for an example, right? Right, screen size. Screen size is the number of pixels that are involved in to build the screen or the frame width and frame height. Always frame width is larger with compared to frame height. Therefore, the final final frame will be always horizontal, always rectangular shaped, right? Then aspect ratio is the ratio in between width and height. Aspect ratio is the ratio in between width and height. Then you heard that some displays are categorized with the size we called 24 inch, 20 inch, 24 inch, 32 inch, 42 inch, like words we are using. What it means? Is it width or is it height? Let's say in your home you have a 32-inch TV. 32-inch TV, right? What it means? Let's say this
With
is the
with
width. Any other answers? This is your TV screen. Let's say this is the 32-inch. What this means? Is it width or height? It is
area.
area. No, this is a length, right? Length. Then we can't say it is an area. This is the distance in between one corner to another, or the diagonal distance. 32 means diagonal distance, right? In this example, it has 15 inches for height, 20 inches for width. Then the screen size is 24 inches, right? Screen size is mainly talking with the diagonal distance, the length in between two different corners, or the distance between one corner to the completely opposite corner, right? Then you can get a trouble with this one, because this 25 can be in different types of number combination, right? In this case, 15 plus 15 and 20. Any other number combination also we can get the diagonal with 25 inches. Then we have another important one, aspect ratio, right? Then in this aspect ratio is give the ratio in between width and height, right? Width and height. Sometimes you can experience in the market, we have 24 inches displays in square shape and rectangular shapes in both, right? Let's say this one has 24 inches and also this one has 24 inches, right? Only by changing the width and height, we can change this diagonal distance, right? Then we have to consider about the aspect ratio as well. In this rectangular shape, the aspect ratio is the numbers are bit different. 4 into 3. The length is 4 times and width is 3 times. But in square shapes one, aspect ratio is very similar, x into x, like 2 into 2, 1 into 1, like likewise, right? Then you have to consider about the aspect ratio with the screen size as well when you are going to buy a new display or a TV, right? Then aspect ratio is the ratio in between width and height. First you are going to write the width, and secondly you are going to write the height. Then you can simplify. Let's see my screen has, or the frame in this in our topic we are considering about the video. Let's say your frame, this is your frame, video frame. Frame has 1080 pixel as the width, then 720 pixel as the height. Then let's try to calculate the aspect ratio. 1080 into 720. Then you have to simplify this one much as possible. Then we can divide this both by 9. 12 in 12 by 8. Then we can further simplify this one. Let's divide this one by 4 and 3. This one can divide by 4 again. Then 2. Then if you see a frame size with 10 1080p by 720p, it has 3 by 2 aspect ratio, right? 3 by 2 aspect ratio. And in YouTube, you can see something like this. I'll show you example as an example. Uh, in the settings section, you can change. You have to skip this video advertisement before going to this. Right. When you change the the quality of this video, it is given only one pixel value, right? Starting with 144 up to 1080p full HD, it gives only one number. But in this case, it has two numbers, right? Width and height. We have two numbers, width and height. But in the face YouTube, it has just only one number. What is the difference? Let's say 1080p. It means that the frame size is 1280p into 1080p. Only it's considered about the height of the video frame, right? Then when you are changing the video quality into 720p pixel, what it means? A different number, a number with the width will be 720p, right? For the quality of the video, just we mention about the width. Number of pixels are allocated for the width is considered to say the quality of the video, right? Then suppose that let's say your screen has 480 pixels in horizontal direction. 480 pixel in horizontal direction. Then aspect ratio is 4 into 3. 4 by 3. Then you have to calculate the height. How can you calculate this one? You know the width in pixels and also you know the aspect ratio. Then you can use this equation, this type equation to calculate the height of this frame, right? 480 is belongs to the width. Sorry, yeah, width. Then you have to divide 480 by 4. Then you have to multiply it with 3. Then you can come up with an answer for this example. It will give 360 pixels. What it means? The height of this frame is 360 pixels, right? Okay, then we have another property or another subtopic, scan line. When we're discussing about the screen size, we have to consider about the scan line as well. Scan lines means a horizontal movement of a sensor across the image. In this example, it gives, let's say this one are the horizontal axis or horizontal positions that we can place a sensor through the horizontal direction, right? We can say this one, these lines are horizontal resolutions, maximum number of black and white vertical lines that can be produced in a horizontal direction, horizontal distance, right? in the black and white lines have 1 pixel width, right? Then if your frame size is 480 pixel, how many black and white lines you can draw in this horizontal direction? 480, right? 480. Then horizontal resolution of this display will be 480. Horizontal display is discussing with the scan line. Scan line is the horizontal movement of the sensor across the image, right? Then we move the sensor through the horizontal direction. Then we can find out the maximum number of black and white vertical lines that can be drawn in the vertical direction, right? Along with the horizontal direction, right? Then we can come up with a number. For a 480 pixel frame, we can draw 480 lines. Then horizontal resolution will be 480. Then vertical resolution, same as the horizontal resolution. In this case, we are drawing lines in vertical direction along with the vertical direction with the height, right? Then let's say your display has 360p height. Then you can draw 360 horizontal lines. You can draw 360 horizontal line. Then this screen has a vertical resolution with 360, right? If you want to calculate the vertical resolution, then you have to draw these lines in horizontal direction. If you want to calculate the horizontal resolution, then you have to draw vertical lines, right? This is the thing you have to uh, think about the screen size. Then viewing ratio. Viewing ratio is the distance between viewer and the image height, right? This is some additional thing, extra stuff, right? Viewing ratio, it is the distance between viewer and the image height. When you are going to build a product, a good product, then you have to think about the screen size, quality of the video, quality of the audio, as well as the viewing ratio as well. Then and also you have when you are going to let's say you are going to place a screen for an audience to show something, then you have to think about the viewing ratio as well. This mainly depending on the quality uh, of the people can feel, right? Okay, then what else? Frames per second. Frames per second means how many frames or how many images that are changing during a second is mean by frames per second, right? How many frames that are showing in a single second. The quality of the video is mainly depending on this factor as well. 30 frames per second, 25 frames per second, 60 frames per second. Likewise, we have different frames per second qualities. In USA standards, it is 30 frames per second. In Europe standard, it is 25 frames per second. In high definition videos, it has 60 frames per second, right? Okay, I will show an example in YouTube. Can we search? Okay, I hope you can see this screen, right? I'll change this one to maximum quality. Then see, the topmost video has 10 frames per second. In the bottom one, it has 30 frames per second. Let's see what are the difference of these different frame rates, right? Okay, see, you can see the second one, bottom video is very smoothly objects are moving, but top one, it has some the objects are moving with some stucks or some jerky effects, right? You can see uh, we can't see the smooth object moving on topmost video, but in bottom one we can see the objects are moving very smooth without any stucking or any stuck or any jerky effects, right? That is the difference of 10 uh, frame rate with the 30 frame rates. Then your the frame rate is much higher, the quality will be getting high. The frame rate, frame per second rate is low, your video quality will be getting low, right? Right. This is the topic frame per second. This is very important for the final product. Right. Next one. Compression algorithms. Right. The word codec is coming with the combination of two uh, another words. First one is compress and decompress. As I mentioned earlier, when you are going to save a video on your local file system, this codec will compress your video and store inside your computer. Then, using a specific player, then you are going to play your video. Then, using the codec again, decompress your video and show on the video player. That is the purpose of codec, right? Then once you are saving your video, codec will compress your video. Then you are going to play your video again. The codec will decompress your decompress saved video and show on the video player, right? Different file types require different codecs, right? Then sometimes you can experience this one. You are going to play a video on a different computer, then it will play without any issue. Then you can bring it to your system, your computer, and try to play. It says this file format is not support, right? What is the issue is, what is the reason behind that is the required codec is not installed, not available in your system. Then you can see your codec or installed codec in your system by using, or you can use these two ways to see what are the codecs that are installed in your system. First one is just you can see on system information. The system information, in the leftmost panel we can have components. If you expand this one, then we have a multimedia. Again, expand this one, you can see all audio codecs and video codecs that are available in your system. Audio codecs and video codecs, right? And the second way is using Windows Media Player. Using Windows Media Player. Right, go to help and about Windows Media Player, then click on this link, technical support information. It is showing uh, here all the audio codecs and all the video codecs that are available in your system. We have two different ways. First one is looking inside the system information, right? Second one is using Windows Media Player. We can find out what are the video codecs and audio codecs that are available in your system. Let's say you are going to play a video and that video type is required a codec. It is not available in your system. Definitely you will get an error message. This file type is not supported with your system, right? Then this required codec is available in your system. The video is playing without any issue on your system, right? Right. This is the thing behind compression algorithms. Then these are some commonly used video codecs, right? H265, H264, H263, and H262. These are some widely used, frequently used codecs in all of file formats, with all of the file formats, right? Then this one, FFmpeg codec is very important. During this lecture series, in your practical lab, we are going to use this codec to for compression and decompression video as a lab exercise, right? This one, FFmpeg codec is very important. We are going to use this one during the practical session. And Microsoft codecs WMV, it use this codecs WMV codec, right? Then Google has these versions of codecs and other codecs available in your system as well. When you are going to play a video and this video relevant to these types of codec, your system should have this one of the required codec already installed in your system, right? Right. Then components of a video. These are some words that are used in film industry: frame, shots, shot boundary, scenes, and audio, right? Frame, already know, frame is a single image or a single, let's say, steady frame, steady image uh, on your video. A video is consist of a large number of frames, right? A video consists of large number of frames. A video is when you are going to play a video, these frames are changing time to time. Then you can see a moving object. Then frame is a single image available in your video. Then shot. Shot is a continuous sequence of video frame with smooth and continuous camera motion. When you are focusing a object for an object, then you are capturing a video. Then you are not change the focus, you are not change the camera angle, no, you are not moving camera, there is no any camera motion. Then we can say it is a shot, right? It is a shot. I will show an example, then you can easy to understand this one. Then shot boundary. Shot boundary is a simple interval in between different or two shots, right? Shot boundary is a small interval, time interval in between two shots, right? Then we can add some transition effects into this short interval or short boundary. I'll show an example. Then scene. Scene is a collection of collection of shots, right? Let's say you are capturing a video with different camera angle, with different focusing, different camera positions. Then you can come up with the scene. scene is a composition or a collection of more than one shots, right? Okay, these are the components of a video. Let's see an example. For this example, I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro for the demonstration part. Adobe Premiere Pro. This one is a best software tool for video editing. It will take some time there because there are too many programs are running on my PC. It will take some time to open. Okay, at the meantime, if you have any doubts with the content that we are discussing today, you can ask right now. Right, this is the interface of Adobe Premiere Pro. Then it has different components. This timeline is used to place our video clip or the footage, and we can make some changes to our video and the relevant audio. We can change the audio, the decibel range, or we can change the volume. We can cut some video parts and remove them. We can add some effects on this panel. This is the project view, or we can import our media into this space. Then we can drag and drop our media from this area to this area. Then this is the area that are showing all the settings of our video, right? Then this area is used to preview our editing, right? Let's just try to import or drag and drop a video clip here, right? Then you can drag and drop into the timeline, right? Then you can see this video is divided into two parts. This one is for the video, this one is for the audio clip, right? Then initially it is combined together. Then once you right click on this one and click on unlink, then you can unlink video and audio. Then you can move this audio here and there. Then you can delete this one if you want, right? Then you can see there are some settings: video position, scale, rotation, all the settings that are available in this panel. Then when you play this video, you can see in this area, right? This is the basic overview, basic interface of Adobe Premiere Pro, right? Then we can get one by one. First one is frame. Just I can play this video and pause this in this place. Then this is a frame, right? This is a frame. Again, if I play this one and pause here, this is a frame, right? Frame is a single image that contain in your video. This is the frame, right? Then what else? Shot. Shot. This one is a shot, right? We are not changing the camera position, not changing the focus, not changing the camera angle. This is a shot, right? We are not changing anything. This is a shot. This we can categorize shots in two categories. First one is long shot and close shots, right? Let's say this is the object you are going to focusing for your video, right? You are focusing for a specific object, then you can come up with a video something like this. It is focusing to a specific object. This is a close shot, right? I use this software tool to demonstrate this one, but in the real world, the camera will be able to zoom for a specific object. It is a close shot, right? Then if you are capturing a video like this, you are not focusing for a specific object, you are focusing on the surrounding as well. Then this is a long shot. This is a long shot, right? This is a close shot. If you are mainly focusing on the specific object, this is a close shot. If you are not focusing a specific object, but you are focusing the object with the surrounding as well, then it is a long shot, right? Simply, if you are not changing the camera position and the angle, it is a shot. A video, a complete video is a combination of more than one shots, right? Then what else? Shot boundary. Okay, just I will import another video to my project. Supporting. Right. Just I can drag and drop here. See, this one is a MKV file. This file is an MKV one. Sorry, not MKV. It's not supporting with this player. Right. This is a MPEG one, I think. Yeah, this is MPEG one. See, in this part, it shows the video content. This part is the audio content. Audio, in this previous case, it doesn't contain any audios. I'll show you again. See, no any variations in this slide. It means this video clip doesn't contain any audio, right? But in this case, see, there are some variations in these lines. It means this video consists or video has a audio clip as well. Then just assume this one is a shot. It's already a shot, right? We are not changing the camera position and focusing. This is another shot. Then you can bring it very close to the first shot. Then this is the shot boundary. This will be the shot boundary. I will drag and drop this line into shot boundary, right? This is the shot boundary. A small space in between two shots. This is the shot boundary. We can add some transition effects on this shot boundary as well. Let's say using these effects, I can add some video transition effects to my video. expand this one and dissolve, let's say processor. We can add some effects. Incident media, this transition will contain repeat frames. Okay. See, getting darker and change to the another one without a transition effect. The frames are suddenly changed. See, suddenly changed. But I add an effect into this into the into this gap. It gives an effect something like this, slowly getting darker and change to the another shot. This shot boundary can use to add some effects, right? It is very important when you are edit a video. Then scene. Scene is a combination of more than one shots. This is a scene, right? We have a single shot, right? Then having some effects, then another combination of shots, right? This video clip has more than one shots. See, these are the combination of shots. Then this is a scene, right? This is a scene. This is another scene. Combination of shots. When you are moving a camera, it taking more than one shot, right? This is another shot scene, right? The objects are moving with the camera angle and the position, right? This is a scene, right? I hope you can get an idea, a better idea about these words: frame, shots, shot boundary, scene, and audio. Right. Okay. Okay. This is the end of today's discussion.